Hello. It is May 16th, and I have questions. What is going on? Sorry, I'm just trying to get a button set over there. What is going on? I want to do, I'm going to do a series of readings this morning and upload them, but they're going to go up separately because they're kind of different topics. So the first one I want to tackle is Bolton, Pompeo, and Iran. What is going on there? It's like the United States is ready to start a war because somebody isn't doing what Trump wants them to do, even though he's the one that pulled out of the agreement. It's sort of the way I understand it. I want to know what's going on there. That's a really volatile situation, and I don't think any good's going to come of it. So let's just ask. So, Spirit, I would like to get some clarity on what is going on. What are the energies around Bolton, Pompeo? Whoa. And what are their intentions? What is going on there? Hold on, I'm dropping cards all over the place here. So I'm just going to show you these, and then I will put them back in the deck and continue shuffling. Out in the cold, the devil looking overseas. So, what does that tell you? All right, I'm just going to finish shuffling, and we'll take it from there. Okay, so Bolton, Pompeo, Iran. Okay, down we come, and let's cut the deck. Okay. Oh boy. All right, let's just stick with these for right now. So in the center, you have the magician. Now sometimes the magician means, you have all the skills necessary, you have all the tools necessary. It also means, and I'm reading it this way, it's the trickster, it's deception. It is people not showing that which is real. That's what's going on. That's what's happening. Crossing that is group work, dark money, and this very much feels as if Bolton has his own agenda. And this agenda, anybody who has followed Bolton, and I certainly haven't, but I know enough to know that he has been trying to get into a war with Iran and get a regime change there for forever. That is seems to be his life's purpose. So he has an agenda, and he understands that Trump isn't very smart. And he understands that, Trump can kind of be guided and directed in the way that, you want him to go. So I don't even at this point get the feeling that Trump is even actually kind of on board with this. It's sort of like, I don't think he is actually understanding the ramifications of what is going on and what they're trying to do sort of under the radar. There's judgment here, there's worry here, there's fighting here, and there's a change of fortune here. So this is not looking like a very good situation. These and Pompeo is not some innocent bystander who is just not, no, doesn't understand what's going on. He knows exactly what's going on, and he seems to be working in tangent with Bolton. It's a little confusing to me why this is the agenda. What is it exactly that Bolton wants? What is his problem with Iran? He thinks that if you just got rid of the leadership there, the country would just be in a better place. He feels as if he understands what Iran needs just simply better than Iran. The absolute arrogance of that sort of an attitude is just truly remarkable. And he's not likely to change his mind. He's not likely to see it from a different perspective. He is stuck. He is literally stuck on this attitude, on this belief system, and he is not going to change. But it is not going to go well. This is a volatile situation, and at some point, it is going to have to be dialed back, because it is not that Iran is wanting to go to war with the United States. And aside from Bolton and Pompeo, I'm not even sure that anybody else wants to go to war with Iran. But this is very much a situation where one wrong move, one miscalculation could really, really set things off in a way that you just, once it's the cat's out of the bag, once it's done, it's going to be very, very hard to extract themselves and pull back. So, really, really not a great situation there. Whoopsie. Okay, you've got the Fool flying out. So, it's foolish. What they're doing is foolish. They're not taking reality into consideration. They're not thinking about anything but what they want to accomplish. And they're deceiving the people who, should or could be making the decisions. Now, ultimately, going to war is not Trump's, it's not in his purview, although God knows he's going to try to insist it is. Just pull a few more cards out and see if we can get any more clarity on this. But as of right now, you have harsh judgments going on, and those judgments are not only people of the United States and allies of the United States literally wanting to know what the hell is going on. What are you guys doing? Crazy. But it also indicates Bolton's judgment against Iran, and he just thinks he knows what's right, and he's not interested in the fact that it is causing incredible anxiety, not only for the good people in the United States, but for allies. And you've got fighting, you've got squabbling going on, and you've got a change of fortune. And I'm not seeing that as actually a positive change of fortune. You've got the Truth coming out. Heavy burdens. It's carrying a heavy burden. There's that Devil card. And the Ace of Pentacles. This has to do with money. It has to do with security and possessions. People are trying to get the truth out. This is typically a Muller card, but it simply represents powerful truths. And so there are people in the United States who are trying to get the truth out, that this is ridiculous. What is going on makes absolutely no sense. It is going to be a heavy burden to carry, because Bolton and Pompeo appear to be chained, stuck to their beliefs. They are not anxious to let it go, and I'm not getting real clarity on this, but they seem to feel that there is some sort of financial benefit or success that will come to them, because remember, these cards reflect them, that is going to come to them as a result of pushing this agenda. It is really scary what is going on. It's definitely a partnership between the two. They are very much in sync with their thought processes. And very much the both of them really feel that Trump is just so stupid, it's so malleable, so controllable, that they can just do this right under his nose, and he doesn't care. He's not paying attention. He's not reading the daily briefings. He doesn't for a second understand the history. And I'm sure he doesn't even know what Iran is, what it looks like, how many people are there, how industrialized they are. He literally knows nothing, except it's that spot on the map. And, Saudi Arabia and other people that he wants to be friends with don't like them. So, people around him can certainly manipulate him. Bolton, this goes back for Bolton. This is literally an agenda that he has had for ever. He thinks it's brilliant. He really does. He believes that he is right and the world is wrong, and they just don't understand. And there is success for him there. He wants money from there. He thinks he's going to make something from that. And so he is pushing it. It is not exclusively an ideological philosophy. There is something in it for him, and he is pushing. And like I say, the sad truth is that Trump is so malleable that, a lot of people can get away with doing a lot of things around Trump. And if they lay low enough and if they're quiet enough, Trump doesn't care. Okay? Like, as long as whatever you're doing doesn't steal the thunder from him, it doesn't redirect attention, he doesn't care. And, it's interesting because before I sat down to do this, they were talking on television about the fact that Trump is really upset that this is going on, and he's horrified about what Bolton's doing, and he's really annoyed with them that they're getting out in front of him. What that means, the translation for that, boils down to there was a lot of coverage yesterday on the news about this. They weren't mentioning my name. I don't like that. I don't like when my name gets ranked second. So now Trump's upset because, they're getting ahead of them. It's a sad situation. I'm just going to pull out 3 cards and see quickly if we can get some sort of a progression. See sort of what this situation is looking like in, a couple of weeks, a couple of months. Let's take a look. Okay, so they've been reshuffled, and we're going to cut. This situation is going to continue to expand, develop. The harsh light of the sun, the harsh light of people focusing on it, paying attention to it, and starting to speak. Hello. Okay, look, say hi. This is Jerry. He's our 3-legged little cat. He seems to want to be on the table. Get down, buddy. Quit being a goof. As this sort of moves forward and develops more attention, when everyday Americans start going, wait a minute, what the heck's going on? Why are we talking to Iran? What's going on? That is going to create a new conversation. Bolton and Pompeo are not going to be allowed to just sort of drift along in this, in the manner. It's going to cause friction. There's going to be fighting, but I see this as infighting. I see this as fighting within the Trump administration, fighting within the administration about how to go forward. So for right now, energetically and according to the cards, I'm going to say that the situation is not as fraught with danger as it sort of appears right now. It's, make no mistake, it's not a good situation, but it is not as dangerous as kind of it feels right now. Iran is not interested in starting a war. Iran is interested in getting to a place where they have the support of, you know, those allies, not Iran's allies, because Iran's allies are, you know, like Russia and China. So that doesn't bode well. I mean, you know, but Iran is just not interested in going down that road. So they're not going to push back unless they are really pushed forward. So let's send out peaceful, calming thoughts to Bolton and Pompeo, to the planet. Let's sort of dial it down a notch with our positive energy and see if we can't get this situation a little bit more under control. It's not at this point looking like it's going to lead to a disaster, but be mindful of the fact that the closest allies to Iran are Russia and China, unless I have it wrong. That being the case, they ain't no friend of democracies. They are not friends of the United States, you know, the other democracies around the world. So be mindful of that. As of right now, it looks like it's more hot air than actual actions that are being taken to move it forward. There's a lot of chatter about it, but I think for right now, it looks like the situation is going to stabilize. Let us hope so. Let us hope so. So that was my reading on the Warlords. I hope you found it insightful. I hopefully it has helped calm some concerns that you have. I will wish you an enjoyable day. Be well, and I look forward to seeing you very, very soon. If you have enjoyed this and found it helpful, please like and subscribe. I'm so grateful and very appreciative for those few people that are following me. Take care, be well, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.